You got to catch that on Nitty TV, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Only on Nitty.
Only on the Nitty. I'm telling y'all.
Only on Nitty. Exclusive.
Live on Nitty TV. We got an exclusive one today, y'all. Y'all see, go ahead and introduce yourself, right?
Man, my name Twin. I own Orleans Brothers. Everybody know me for my gumbo, my crawfish pies in New Orleans. They just know me as a little black dude just chasing his dream in New Orleans, bro.
Okay,
that's all.
Okay. So you're the owner of Orleans Brothers?
Yeah, I'm the half owner. Me and my wife, we own it. Yep.
Okay, that's what's up, man. How long y'all been open?
We've been open like about 3 years.
3 years?
At this location.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3 years, yep.
That's what's up. So that's what you're famous for, the gumbo?
Yeah, really the crawfish pies though, but the gumbo is just taking over right now.
Oh, so the gumbo taking over?
Yeah, so the crawfish pie is still like number one to me.
Okay. So what the gumbo hitting for? Like what you got in there? You ain't got to give us the recipe, but like what's, you know what I'm saying? Like what's in there? Like
I got shrimp in there, crab, smoked sausage, chicken, hot sausage.
Okay.
I don't do no gizzards. I was raised up all putting gizzards in there, but I don't do all that. But I don't know. Mine's just one of a kind. My gumbo taste is way different from every single person in New Orleans, and I'm for real, like nobody.
I heard that, man.
Yeah, real talk. I'm from Pigeon Town and Highland Grove, both, but
17 Wall.
Yeah, the whole 17 Wall, really. I ran through Gert Town, Nigger Town, all that. Like I fuck with the whole 17 Wall.
Okay. The Gert Town.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's the east over here right now. Where we at with the restaurant?
Yeah, this the east. This east side. This like where Currency and them from.
Yeah. That's what's up. I'm glad to see you doing your thing with the restaurant. I heard a lot about it. I hear a lot about it. You know, that's what's up, bro. So how you come up with the name Orleans Brothers?
Man, when I first started my business, me and my twin brother, we was together.
You got a twin?
Yeah, I got an identical twin.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We started it together, but it just ain't last with both of us. Like, you know what I mean? He wanted to work a job, and I was just straight, you know what I'm saying, entrepreneur shit. But he's still with me though. But yeah, it started from me and my twin brother.
That's been your passion, cooking and stuff, or like?
Yeah, it been my passion, but I ain't know how to cook though. Like back then, it was always my passion, but I ain't never know how to cook. I cook some red beans, them bitches be dry as a motherfucker. You know? But I always wanted to cook. I ain't want to always depend on somebody else to feed me. That's what just was in my head. But yeah.
So how you learn how to cook? Somebody taught you?
Man, my wife taught me how to really cook.
So you didn't start cooking until you was a grown man?
Yeah, probably when I was like about 30.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So when you knew you had something to say, man, my gumbo is good enough for me to open up a restaurant?
Really, it wasn't even the gumbo. I had opened the restaurant up. I only had pies, crawfish pies.
Okay.
And I had praline candy.
Okay.
And that's all I had. But I saw
that's what your restaurant started with?
Just crawfish pies. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I saw I could have made more, so I just came with the gumbo. Because when I started my business, I started in Houston, Texas, though. I got my LLC in Houston.
Okay.
I used to be on the north side, you hear me? Going daiquiri shops, you hear me? Daiquiri Ward, I don't know if you heard of Daiquiri Ward on 1960.
In Houston?
Yeah, in Houston. He a New Orleans dude named Clee. He used to have all the New Orleans people come to his spot. And he let you come sell food. If you're an entrepreneur, he believe in you, he let you come sell your food for free.
Okay.
So I used to do that. I used to go to bingo halls, all that. But I needed to come back home to get that New Orleans feel, though. You know? So when I came home, Super had Super sent. Super had got a pie from me, and she posted me, and it took off.
Yeah. Super, that's the female artist.
No, she got like a she got a little makeup line. Yeah, she got a makeup line.
Okay, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yep, the crayon collection. Yep.
Okay, so she posted that.
When she posted it, it just went crazy. I went from like 2,000, 3,000 followers to like about 12,000 followers after that. And they just wanted pies every day. I was delivering like 50 pies a day, $25 a pie. Like,
wow.
I'm going to Slidell, Covington, Luling.
$25 a pie?
People getting 3 pies at a time though.
This them bigger
The
pies?
large pie, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
when 20 you're saying pies, I'm thinking about like
free delivery. I'm riding all the way to Covington, free delivery. But they getting like 5 pies. I'm going to get like $150 a trip. So I got all that every day.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So you saw the pies in motion, then you added the gumbo to it. So, you know.
Yeah, I added the gumbo because we used to sell gumbo in Houston.
Uh-huh.
But when we came back here, when we opened the restaurant up, we were like, we ain't trying to do all that. We thought it was just gonna be too much until we mastered it. Like we mastered how to do it. People be wondering how we make all that gumbo like that, but
Right.
that's our secret.
Yeah, I mean, you got to keep that secret. You can't spill that one out that hat, you know.
Yeah, that's our secret, though. I could make so much gumbo so fast, it's gonna taste just like I done marinated that motherfucker, you hear me?
Right.
Real talk. Tastes the same every rip.
That's what's up, bro.
I love it, dog.
So you got you got seafood gumbo and stuff too?
Yeah, I do that on like special requests, but I just have regular gumbo, like
You just got regular gumbo. Oh,
yep,
okay.
with the regular stuff in it. Yep.
Okay.
But today I got sausage and chicken gumbo for my dog Chop. I did that for him, and I got regular gumbo for you. You hear me? So
Okay. Well, what's the regular gumbo?
the regular gumbo comes just with the crab, shrimp, smoked sausage, hot sausage, and
Oh, you
chicken.
got everything in
Everything
it.
in it.
Okay,
The whole
that's
gumbo
what's up.
pot, like everything.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So Chop got the chicken and sauce, and Chop just eat. You just you know. Okay. I feel you.
And I ain't got a good stomach.
Right.
What's your busiest day over here?
Well, every day busy. I'm only open 4 days a week, so
Okay.
I'm closed on Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. So since I'm closed on them days, they come overload me on them little 4 days. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. You hear me?
Okay. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday.
4 days. I went and got that method from somebody like in another on a magazine somewhere. I
Yeah.
just don't let nobody know. Like they told me if I do that, I'm gonna get a lot of business, and I'm
Right.
stuck with it.
Right.
Like, and I ain't tell nobody. Like real talk.
It makes sense though.
Yeah, real talk.
Yeah, it makes sense because sometimes somebody feel like they could get up any day and come get something.
Right.
When there's them exclusive days, it makes
Yeah.
it a little more.
Always
you know,
exclusive.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you're right.
What's your address and everything? For people out of town who gonna be watching this, who want to come here and come get some of this good gumbo.
Yeah, I'm located in New Orleans East off of Bullitt, 5941 Bullitt in the old strip mall. That what his name, Patrick Swilling or something? I don't know. His name. He used to own this, but Judy owned this facility back here. Judy, the real Judy, she owned this whole thing back here. She showed love, you hear me? But yeah, we out here in the east, on the east side, from Highland Grove to the east side, bro. Yep.
I heard a lot of celebrities come through here. What's some of the celebrities that come through here?
Well, like the first celebrity came through here was Birdman.
Okay.
Birdman
Okay,
came through. Birdman came through twice. He had came through like the third month me opening my spot. He came through.
That's what's up.
Yeah, he came shut the parking lot down.
Yeah.
Yeah, him, Hot Diesel.
That's big, man.
Was in there. Time to everybody came through.
That's big.
Yeah, they show love because they be feeling like I'm from uptown, but I'm way in the east. They gotta show some love. Like I respect that. I let that hear me. Real talk.
That was
Yeah,
big.
but Currency, he come every day. That's he every day. Who I had Master P.
Yeah.
I delivered to him. Roxy from 106 in Park.
Okay.
Killer Mike.
Okay.
Shit.
Roxy from New
There's
Orleans.
a lot. Yeah, she from the West Bank, I think.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, but yeah, she love it. Juggy he a celebrity. Juggy, Fat and all that. Juggy, he coming here. He a regular. Mill X, she coming here.
Yeah. So yeah. It's
McMahon, who be with Lil Wayne, I grew up with him, so he coming here all the time.
Damn. All the celebrities come through here. Huh? That's what's up, man.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, bro. I heard a whole lot about this place, bro.
I can't forget Chop though. You hear me? Chop, he in here. Yeah, you already know. Real talk.
Yeah, like I was telling you earlier, it was about serve last night. They had some guys from Alabama over there. Bad News now, and they was like, man, we need some New Orleans food and this and that. Whoop de whoop. They was like, we want some real New Orleans food.
Right.
The server was like, man, go to Orleans, brother. He said that last night.
Yep. And when Jason Mitchell, he be down here, he come too. He get him a gallon every time he down. Jason Mitchell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I know where to come when I'm in the city. Now I know where to come get me some food at, right?
You already know. I can't forget, look, I ain't tripping. I can't forget OG Booby Black and Hot Beezel too. You hear me? I ain't
Shout
gonna
out
lie.
Booby Black
Them
and
my
Beezel,
brothers,
man.
like real talk. Them
Yeah.
like I don't look at them as no customers or nothing. Them my
Right.
brother, my big brother.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's popping. You got it. You got it on and popping over here, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, what's your upbringing? Like, how you got to the point of getting here to opening this restaurant?
Right. My upbringing was like I grew up in Holly Grove. Like I come up in a family that was just straight hustlers in the street, and back then I guess that's just how they was raised, like just to be hustlers. But they was doing it in a way that, like, soon you gonna leave your family and shit. Like you gonna leave your kids behind. So I was one of them like that got left behind, but then still the hustle in me before they left. So when they left, I hit the streets. Me and my twin brother, we trying to flip $20. Then the $20 go to flipping slabs to quarters to all that, like all the way up. So I always wanted to do something where I could serve the police and don't be running from the police. I always prayed for that. As a kid, nobody knew. I always like, I gotta get somewhere I could serve the police.
Right.
So once I got with my wife, she showed me how to cook pies and gumbo, you hear me? But Holly Grove and Pigeon Town really like made me a hustler. So
Yeah.
like I'm a hustler. Like I could get up 1, 2 in the morning and come prep while everybody's asleep.
Right.
I ain't complaining. I'm happy. You hear me? I
Right.
get up and come do what I do. Just because what Holly Grove made me, I used to have to get up and go flighting in abandoned cars 1, 2 in the morning. So coming in here, cooking a pot of gumbo, putting on some TV, that ain't nothing. You hear me? That's love. You hear me? I pray for that.
Because cooking the gumbo and making the pies is one thing, but having a hustle to actually start a business and keep the business going is another thing.
Oh yeah.
Because you got to have both.
It is hard to keep it going though, but my wife, she makes sure all the books and shit good. I'm just a hustler. Like I'm gonna make sure the gumbo, the yak, the potatoes, everything ready every day. Like I take pride in that because a lot of people be wanting to see me fail. They be wondering how I keep it going.
Yeah, you gonna have
them. For real. Like this shit. I ain't never take a break before the restaurant. I ain't take one break. I ain't take one break. All the way from 2020, I ain't take one break. You hear me?
2020, take no break.
I ain't take no break.
So you did the French Quarter Fest, right? Tell me about that.
Well, the French Quarter Fest is like one of the biggest fests in New Orleans. Like if you do the French Quarter Fest, you gonna hit a lick if you got some good food. But like everybody come from all across the world to come in the French Quarters to eat our food. And I used to go to the French Quarter Fest as a kid. Like, so when I first started like cooking food, I used to go there and used to be going watch the people do it and see how they do it. I've been doing it for watching 6 years. I'm like, I'm gonna be in it one day. But this year I got the opportunity. Somebody called me 2 weeks before it. And I said, yeah, I'm gonna do it. They was like, you sure? I'm like, yeah. So when we did it, we were vets out there. Like we made some people look like rookies. They was coming man, y'all did y'all thing. So that gave me fire, you hear me? They don't know. The traffic I get in my restaurant be like a fest sometime anyway.
Right.
Cause I try to move fast in here, so I was already I was equipped for it, you hear me?
Right.
But yeah, that's the best feeling ever, bro. I ain't lying.
Man, I saw with the festival was about a week or two ago, a couple of weeks ago or something. Yeah. I saw a lot of that online with the festival, man.
Yeah.
So that's what that French Quarter Festival mainly about, like food and stuff like that?
Like food, the performances, all type of stuff. But I hit the culinary stage. That was big for me too. So I showed them how I do my gumbo on the culinary stage with one of the biggest chefs in New Orleans, you hear me? Kevin Belton, he the biggest person that do food in New Orleans. He was on the stage with me and my wife.
Wow.
Yep, so that was big. That's just some goals I never thought I'd reach as a kid coming out Holly Grove. I ain't thought that in a million years, bro. I always just knew I was gonna be something in my head, but I ain't knew I was gonna be that big. And I still don't feel like I'm that big because I'm down to earth.
Yeah.
I don't throw that shit around. I be me.
So what's your plans with the restaurant? You plan on, doing a franchise or something in the future? Or
in the future, I'm 2 more years. I plan on moving towards downtown, magazine area, so I could get some tourists and the regular people. Cause I get tourists out here, but it be mainly like people like rappers and like
Right.
it ain't like the regular tourists, like the people coming just to visit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want to get some of them too. So that's about 2 more years, I'll be out there. Yep. That's my goal, just to have like a 15 people staff and I ain't doing nothing, showing people how to cook the gumbo while I'm just chilling like a big dog. I ain't lying.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Eventually, will you start including the crawfish?
Yeah, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start because that's a New Orleans staple. Like I already got crawfish pies. They come in here and ask, do we got it? Because they already think we have it anyway. So it makes sense to do it anyway.
Yeah. They love
Boiled
that.
crawfish.
They love that crawfish.
Boiled crawfish and gumbo ain't nothing topping that like in New Orleans. I don't think
Facts.
nothing like bigger than that.
I don't think nothing bigger
I don't
than
know.
Louisiana,
I
period.
don't
Facts.
think so. Like so, I'd be like, I'm blessed. Like, so I'm glad my gumbo good. Cause if it ain't good, New Orleans, they gonna trash it. They gonna,
Yeah. New Orleans gonna play.
you gonna be on the key carol show, everything over your bad gumbo, yeah? Real talk.
But-
I'm serious.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
I already know, man.
I ain't lying.
But I could see, because that's the same way, like you started with the meat pie, then you added the gumbo. Now
Yeah.
you could, go ahead and add the crawfish.
Yeah, but I have other stuff like my crawfish stuffed baked potato, like cheese sauce is is a winner. I sell out all that every day. I just don't promote everything. I
Right.
just really promote my gumbo because I know that's like, like I said, like crawfish and gumbo, like that's big. For real.
So that's the favorite thing you like to cook? Like, what's the favorite thing you like to cook?
I really like to cook the yakami.
Y'all can mean that's that noodle type of
Yeah, the
stuff?
noodles with the beef and the egg and the green onion. That's my favorite thing. I ain't lying. It's simple, but it's like it hit.
Now, what about like, you don't do like shrimp po' bars or nothing like that?
No, I don't do no frying. I don't fry
Oh, you
nothing.
don't fry
I don't fry at all.
Okay.
Yep, I don't fry nothing at all.
Okay.
But eventually I'm gonna start frying fish though. I'm gonna have fish on the menu, fried fish, because I'm gonna have the fried fish, the potato salad, and the gumbo, all that go together. You hear me? So I'm gonna have that soon. Yep.
What I'm saying, this gotta be some good gumbo. I ain't tasted
It is,
I'm gonna taste it today because you basically running a business off of gumbo and
Yeah,
meat
that's
pies.
it. That's just like Jean's po' boy. It used to be on St. Claude, Rampart, St. Claude, and Elysian Field. They used to just have po' boys.
But no, bro.
Nothing else.
Yeah. That says a lot, bro. 'Cause
I know, but they did it
for
too.
a place to be in business, that's why I'm asking about shrimp po' bar. Because
Yeah.
maybe somebody come say, man, I'm coming to get a shrimp po' bar or a hot sausage po' bar or something. But it's just gumbo and,
They want it every
and
day.
crawfish pie.
They want it every
There gotta
day.
be some serious gumbo.
Hey,
bro.
I be thinking that to myself. I be like, damn, y'all coming here every
You running a
day.
business off that. That's crazy, bro.
I'm serious, bro, every day.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, but I thought about jeans with that though. They don't even have shrimp po' boy. I don't think they had
Well, no,
shrimp. They had hot sauce and ham.
That's a good thing, though.
And it's one cold drink, the red one or something. I don't know what else they had. Like they had.
That's a good thing, because for one, they tell the customer, okay, so he more focused on this, because a lot of restaurants with a variety of things, it's not really focused on one thing. So
Right.
when you focus on this one thing,
You gonna perfect it.
Yeah, it's
You
perfect.
can't help but to
Yeah.
perfect it. Then my
Right.
wife ain't gonna let me mess up on nothing. Like she the one, you hear me? I don't like that's the boss. That's my wife. She don't play, you hear me? So we got the ingredients down pat. I be wanting to sell the business. I ain't lying. Give me $3 million, it's gone. Give me $3 million, it's gone. I'm serious.
But that's how business operates, dog. You
I
build
know.
up
I
big-
heard
you
somebody
build
big say that
Yeah,
you supposed to build
big
it up.
enough for somebody to get you off
Yeah.
and you can't refuse.
Uh-huh.
That's what business all about,
Yeah, for real. I'll sell it tomorrow. I ain't lying. Anybody, Master P, anybody, I want my business $2 million, bro. It's all love, yeah. It's gonna make you gonna make that $2 million back fast. I'm gonna go start something else.
For sure, man.
Yeah.
So how you feel about the competition with the business you in?
Well, competition, I don't see no competition. Like I don't really look at nothing as competition because we beat to ourselves. Everybody in New Orleans sell gumbo. They sell gumbo probably in every hood in New Orleans. Like gumbo, everybody sell gumbo. So there's not no competition in my eyes. Like everybody buy like different gumbo. But my gumbo different. My gumbo tastes different from anybody, so I don't see me as in competition. Some people gumbo tastes like the other person gumbo. Probably because they getting the same little, you know, but mine different. Ain't no competition, bro.
It ain't no competition.
No, ain't no competition.
So you say your gumbo the best?
Well, the people say it is the best. Everybody said this, so that's what it is. It's the best. It's award winning. I won awards off it, so yeah.
Okay.
So if you say yours the best and you can't show one award, you ain't like yours ain't the best. I don't care.
You gotta pull the receipts out.
You could have a gumbo contest at a DJ. You hear me? If you ain't get it, you ain't the best. Yeah.
Okay. Got the wife who stepped in the building. You could go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Crystal Carroll. I'm married to Terrence.
Okay.
I'm the owner of Orleans Brothers.
Okay. That's what's up. So, I asked him a few questions before you came in. So, you know, from your perspective, like how everything got started with this, with you?
Well, everything I started in Houston.
Yeah.
I know I used to always like fix crawfish pies and gumbo at my house for like holidays and stuff, and everybody loved it. So I'm like, okay, cool, like everybody like it. So we decided to just start selling it. And we was in Houston at the time. So I was working as a financial analyst, and he was like just doing his thing, little side hustles and stuff. And I'm like, man, you can start selling these pies, you can start selling this gumbo, like, you know, see what it do. And so he did that, and it kind of took off. And then we moved back to the city. And then, you know, we gotta move back to the city because the city gotta taste this.
Right.
So we moved back to the city, was doing it from the house. And then, you know, we saved up our money, and then we opened up a spot.
Yeah.
And y'all got it on and popping, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how y'all, he was just telling me, so just y'all two basically run the whole business from the cooking to the paperwork to the bit. So how, you know, how y'all maintain that? Just, you know, y'all two of the whole business. Because usually, you know, you need a staff and stuff, so y'all doing everything yourself.
Yep, she hold everything together,
I
bro.
mean, it's hard work, but it's like I've been a leader. Like since I was young, I've been gifted since I was 6. So I can handle all of that. I can handle whatever you throw my way. And we have like 2 other team members, but me and him, we basically holding it down. He a natural born hustler. I'm a natural born hustler.
Right.
So it's whatever.
And it's all and it's all working out.
Yeah.
Yup.
So what's your favorite? You do any cooking too, or he do all the cooking?
Actually, I used to do all the cooking. Like when we
you
started
used to do all the
Houston,
cooking?
yeah, because I used to wake up 5 in the morning. I cook everything, and I still go to work. And he'll just load everything up and go sell it. And like when we first opened up, I would be the one to do most of the cooking, and then I showed him how to do everything. And I don't really do much no more, but I fix the pralines and the potato salad, but he do everything else.
Now, when y'all open a restaurant, y'all got in business, like inside of a building. At what point or what situation happened to where y'all said, ooh, boom, this it, now we got something and we here to stay? Like what situation happened that made that hit y'all mind when y'all knew it was on? Because I know going into business, you know, it's kind of gambling until
it is.
You know.
I ain't gonna even want to lie. The first time when Birdman came in,
Okay.
I'm like,
Okay.
ooh, like what sent him this way?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, because I used to listen to Birdman every single day, and I'm like, dang, for him to be in my spot,
Right.
like, I must be doing something.
Now you know you're working with something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yep. That's exactly what I was asking, something like that. Because you know, it's certain, when you're doing business, there's certain little things that gonna happen. You'll be like, okay, now we here, you know?
I couldn't even sleep that night. That night he came in, because my mind was just like gone.
And situations like that motivate you to say, okay, this happened, so now we about to go hard, you know?
It do.
So Birdman probably was the first celebrity, because you named a lot of other celebrities early.
Birdman was the first,
He was
I
the
think.
first. So And that's all it takes, something like that, because you name a whole lot of other people after that. So.
Yeah, Birdman and Habib's, it was the whole clique. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, they actually came in like 3-4 months after we opened.
Yeah.
And that's crazy, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm proud, you know. Proud of y'all. I'm happy to see this. Like I said, I like, you know, like this, man. No, I asked him earlier, so he said he ain't been, so you taught him how to cook, right?
Yeah.
So how long you been cooking? Like when did you start cooking?
Well, I've been cooking since I was in college.
Okay.
Because I would always call my grandma and be like, Granny, how you fix this? How you fix that? Because, you know, Katrina, they displaced everybody. And so
Yeah, it
my
did.
grandma raised
It
me.
did.
So she would always be the one to always cook. But I wasn't with her during the time, and she was in Texas. I was still in the city. So I would just call her up and be like, Granny, how you do this? How you do that? But I do it on my own. She was like, give me guidance on it.
And you just took off with it from there, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How long y'all been together, period? Like before the marriage, like just been together, period?
Like 14 years or something?
Okay.
15, 14 maybe?
Okay.
Like
And,
14 years.
and
I
both
hit
of y'all
that,
from
boy.
both of y'all from Holly Grove? You
Holly
from the
Grove.
same section?
Yeah,
Same section.
same area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, 14 years. So how long y'all been married?
12.
Oh, y'all got straight to it. 2 years. It's on.
We already knew everything about each other. Her family knew me. My family knew her. We were good.
That's what's up.
But the Gumbo was a few of them.
Yeah. But her daddy stayed next door to where I stayed at though.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
So who created the gumbo recipe? You or your wife?
Man, both of us.
So y'all created it together?
No, she created it first, but we recreated it. We
Okay,
recreated
she
it.
created, then you added to it.
No, we recreated
to it.
it.
Yeah, I created it and he added it.
Then she the one got it, but I'm the one was, I don't know. It's the same recipe though. I just go hard, bro. I just overdo it. I'm a hustler, man.
Arlene's brother sit up, so the name come from you and your twin brother. Then it branched off to you and your wife.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but that's a good name though to keep. You know, the Arlene's
Oh, yeah?
brother. It's definitely a catchy name that'll make you want to go and check it out.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And it make people from New Orleans want to support you, like the young brothers, like
Yeah.
young dudes. They really like support me more because of that too, like.
So we got the gumbo, the crawfish pies, and we got the pralines. Who make the pralines?
So I make the pralines.
Okay.
I wake up every morning and make them fresh.
Okay.
And like, I don't just have the original flavor. You know, I have all kind of other flavors. I come with wedding cake, the wedding cake flavor, banana. I used to do pina colada, peach, but people normally like the original, so that's what I sell a lot of. So I just stick with that in the wedding cake, but all the other flavors fire.
Yeah, I ain't. You just told me something I ain't know nothing about. The peach and the banana, I ain't never heard of. Sound like some good stuff.
Yeah.
So who is some artists that probably never been here that you want to try your food?
We really want Lil Wayne. We want to get our food to Lil Wayne. Cause we grew up with Lil Wayne, and that would be like one of my goals. Like, cause one day he liked a post that I made when my mother came here one day. We had made a post and we had tagged Lil Wayne in it, and we was just saying like he need to come support us cause we his day ones or whatever. And he liked that post.
Yeah.
So right there, that was like support to me, like, cause he don't really like nobody post. So right there, that was like touching to me. But I like to go fly out to LA, wherever you at, and just cook my food for him, you know? That's just one of my dreams. It's all right.
I want to give a shout out or anything before we get out of here.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to my wife, Grandma. You hear me? She had passed on us. Like, she one of the people that believed in me, like, throughout anything. Like, anything I used to go through, I could call my wife, Grandma. You hear me? Like, I ain't shouting out nobody else but her, bro. She used to keep me going. You hear me? Like, yep, leave it like that.
That's what's up. So one more time before we get out of here, the address, where to locate y'all, the phone number to contact y'all,
Yep.
y'all social media sites and all that.
Yeah, we located on Bullet, 5941 Bullet, Suite 6. Our Instagram is Orleans Brothers 1. And we here.
Our website, www.orleansbrothers.com, and the phone number, 504-415-5817.
Okay, that's what's
Like
up.
that.
What's up, man? We out, man. Knitted TV, Orleans Brothers. We out, man.
You have to catch that on Nitty TV, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Only on Nitty.
Only on the Nitty. I'm telling y'all.
Only Nitty. It's exclusive.
And this is